the thing I was looking up for you was this what is it, Undiscovered Journey? What was it? Where you went to China?
I went to China
And
with an old man.
With an old, who's that comedian?
He's called Sean McAuliffe. He's like kind of like he's a legend in Australia.
What's an equivalent for an American?
That's a great question. So he's kind of alternative, but he's also like part of the mainstream. So maybe kind of like Conan or like Craig Ferguson or something like that.
Sure.
Okay, Conan.
Yeah.
And it was crazy. And you tell me if we. I don't know. I just went to Hong Kong too.
Okay.
And
Thank you.
I have a dream of going to the mainland.
Yeah.
And
it's
even talking about what I want to talk about is like, well, maybe this will stop me from being able to perform in the mainland.
Are you trying to do political stuff about?
Not there, but right here.
Oh, yeah,
It was fascinating because I was able to find some clips online, but not the whole thing. I found a weird show where they cut from your show to people watching it at home, sitting down. And
like Gogglebox.
Gogglebox is what it was.
Yeah,
is that an Australian thing?
I think they have it in America as well. I'm not sure, but it's definitely Australian. It's just they watch TV and they comment.
Cuts.
They do that now for like reality shows. They'll They'll show clips from the reality show and then they'll show other reality stars reacting to it.
So you watched the Gogglebox of the...
I watched the Gogglebox version. It was the only thing I could find on Facebook.
Yeah.
It's kind of, I mean, I guess it's kind of nice. It feels like if I watch that regularly, I'm so lonely.
Yeah.
I think I just picked the euthanasia device. But there was a clip where basically the host was saying like to do this trip, to allow us to film, because they went to where your father was sent on a pig farm during the Cultural Revolution in China.
Yeah.
And they couldn't say that in the taping.
Uh-huh.
And so there was this weird like dance of like, hey, so we're about to go to China. I'm not going to talk about a certain era that's completely relevant to the place that we're visiting.
Yeah.
And that's crazy.
It is crazy. But the crazy thing was like no one I was like sensitive about it because I had been to China before. I knew it was like, but the host himself, like no one told him he couldn't say that stuff on the first day. So like we went and one of my dad's friends was on that island and first thing he says is like, so Cultural Revolution, what happened? What side are you on? Like,
wait, he said that when you got there?
Yeah, to the guy, and there was like a police officer like following us as we filmed, or like a local council.
Is that
guy
the question?
or something.
What side are you on?
No, I'm exaggerating.
I'd be like the correct one.
Yeah,
the one that's right.
He was like, "What do you think about the Cultural Revolution and stuff?" And the guy was like, "Yeah, I liked it."
Are you allowed to Are you allowed to say Cultural Revolution? You're allowed to say it.
Maybe stuff is easing up. I feel like they're in an era right now where they're trying to like be chill. Cause like
or the illusion.
Yeah. They're like, we're chill.
We're
like,
fine.
But I think comedy is allowed right now. So comedy goes on and off.
It goes on and off, but it's like it's one of those things where it feels like it's allowed until it's not. And I talked to a comedian in Hong Kong. And
you were talking in an Uber. I remember you telling that story.
I was in an Uber with the promoter, and I was because once I feel like I was always bad at history, and then once I visit places, suddenly I'm like, oh my god,
you're good
I'm
at history.
I'm seeing it in front of me. I'm just like curious.
Yes,
and I'm trying to catch up.
Yeah,
especially in America, our history, like our talking about Asian history at all, is so minimal. It's so minimal, especially Japan.
Yeah.
That's a whole other.
Yeah,
but I got like in kindergarten we did like Japan month and it was very positive.
Yeah.
And then you go to China and you go, that's not how it's done here. But I was
Japan
in a car.
Month's different in China. Yeah.
Yeah. I was in a car and I was talking to the promoter and I was just like, I started asking some questions about Mao Zedong and he said,
and
he's like, settle down.
And I've never in my whole life
gotten that.
So it's jarring. It's a jarring feeling.
Yeah, right.
So can you tell me about your father? I'm so fascinated by.
So my father was in China. He was born in 1947, so just after World War II or something. And that's when like Mao got into power and started rocking it, you know?
Yeah.
And I think what he experienced most was like all these city kids, like they got sent to the countryside because they were like, you city kids, you don't know what it means to be like a peasant and stuff like that.
Was he what did he want to be when he was a kid?
He probably wanted to be well, he loved painting and stuff like that, but I don't know if he even thought to that point with like,
sure,
what do I want to do? But his dad was a professor, so that was like kind of a big no-no at the early days.
Mm-hmm.
You don't
was
want to
his dad okay? Did your grandfather? He
survived it, but I think he was kind of like persecuted or whatever for being like too smart.
And so then, so your dad's how old when he's sent to the countryside?
I don't know the exact, but he would have been like a teenager. And then he got sent there, and he was there for like 10 years or like a long time.
Was it something that was like talked to you as a kid? Like, did he share this stuff?
Kind of, but my whole thing is that like my Chinese is so bad and his English is so bad, so I'm like have like a very blurry understanding of like what he did and stuff like that. And so like I went to this island and did this documentary and I learned things, and I'm like, because I thought his dad was like killed during the Cultural Revolution.
I see.
But he wasn't, and I was like, oh, what a ripoff, you know, like that.
Your dad just never.
He was like, oh, your granddad was like really like had a bad time and stuff like that. And I guess I just put pieces together, I connected dots that weren't there or whatever. But it was a hectic time. But he had fun. There was still stories about like hanging out like boys and stuff like that. You know, like he was like, they would be in like dorm rooms and stuff, and they were like craving cigarettes and they didn't have enough money. Then one guy remembered that he put like money down like a hole where the bedpost goes. And so they had to get this money by like pouring water into this and getting the money to float up. And then they were like cheering. They got this like silver dollar or whatever. And then they bought a pack of cigarettes. It's like, it's fun. It sounds fun as well as
yeah, it's like being at like
it's all worth it,
I guess.
Yeah, it was, for that alone it was worth it.
Yeah, I guess when there's rules, there's hijinks.
There's hijinks.
There's always going to be hijinks, even in
even in Auschwitz, I'm sure there were hijinks.
Hijinks,
yeah. And then how did he get to Australia?
Yeah, so at the end of like when Mao died, they'll like open China up. They'll like, if you study hard enough and you get this score, you can go to university, and if you go to university, you can leave the country.
What the fuck? Was that change really swift? That's
crazy.
Was
it's crazy when a whole place just waits on one person to die.
Yeah.
To start having a better time in life.
I guess because it's so...
I wonder if it'll ever repeat itself.
Oh, you're waiting for someone.
No, well, who's to say? I'm just saying it's just crazy. You see it in history. You're like, oh, this person died, and then and then everyone could do things again.
Yeah.
And then like, maybe when that person dies, you go, well, maybe there's some people who did some bad things while that one person was in power that need to be punished.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
interesting.
Maybe it's time for a cultural revolution. Okay, so then there's a program to get to Australia.
Yeah, he studied computer engineering or something like that.
After being on the pig farm, he just able to switch to that?
I think he studied the pigs, and he was like, these are like kind of computers as animals and stuff.
He's writing zeros and ones on each pig.
Yeah. But then in Australia, there was a prime minister who was like, let's let Chinese people come here.
What was their incentive to do that?
Australia?
Yeah.
I think it was humanitarian.
It was?
Yeah. They felt like it was on the news, like Tiananmen Square.
They said the smart ones.
The smart, let's let smart.
You had to get a test. They weren't like...
I think that was to leave China, you do the test, and you could do it, and you could be in...
I was trying to like, if you're smart, you can go?
Yeah, I think
like,
they really...
if you fail, then you can go to Australia.
Yeah.
You can go to the former prisoner colony.
What is that reason? Yeah.
They have academic exile. That would be so Chinese. But no, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know the specifics of that, but I think they just opened up. They were like, we got to be international now. Like, we got to like We got to manufacture for America and stuff.
Was your dad traumatized by this life? Was he resentful?
I believe so, but they don't have the DSM where he's from.
Yeah. It's just you need to work harder. That's why.
Yeah.
You haven't killed enough pigs. I mean, it's mostly killing pigs or feeding them.
He would he talks about like carrying rice on his back. So I think there was a bit of rice farming, and they would feed the pigs with this rice. Yeah.
So you said your dad, his English is still bad?
It's getting good. I got to say it's getting good, but it's like he's shy about it, and we don't talk English at home. We talk Mandarin.
And you said your Mandarin's not good?
It's not great. It's like kind of like 8-9-year-old level. So we haven't progressed. Our relationship hasn't progressed past that.
Can I be honest though? Yeah. Is there a better time than a father-son relationship? 8-9. Yeah, I'd rather have that than 37. It is good. 73. That's a rough conversation.
Throwing a baseball around.
You're listening to The Downside.
The Downside.
With Gianmarco Soresi.